Top 10 Famous Paintings with Hidden Codes Part 2. Photo 6. Prophet Zechariah, flipping off the religious authority. The tension between Julius II and Michelangelo is well documented. Historians note that Michelangelo portrayed the Pope in effigy as the prophet Zechariah, and that one of the angels located behind him makes an extremely obscene gesture. What that adorable little baby is doing with his finger is called the fig, and its meaning is not nearly as sweet. By sticking his thumb in between his index and middle fingers, he's making an old world gesture that basically means F***CKU. Photo 7. David and Goliath, Mystical Kabbalah Signs. Scanning through the arrangement of figures on the vast 14,000 square foot ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, authors have found shapes that correspond to Hebrew letters. For example, the figures of David and Goliath form the shape of the letter Gimel, which symbolizes strength in the mystical Kabbalah tradition. The authors believe that Michelangelo picked up his knowledge of Judaism while at the court of Lorenzo de' Medici in Florence, and the entire Sistine Chapel, which they say is built to the same proportions as the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, is a lost mystical message of universal love which was intended to be decoded. Photo 8. Netherlandish Proverbs, 112 Netherlandish idioms in the scene. Netherlandish Proverbs is a 1559 oil-on-bow panel painting by Peter Bruegel the Elder that depicts the land populated by literal renditions of Dutch proverbs of the day. There are approximately 112 identifiable idioms in the scene. Some are still in use today, such as swimming against the tide, the big fish eats the little fish, banging one's head against a brick wall, and armed to the teeth. Other proverbs indicate human stupidity. Some of the figures seem to represent more than one figure of speech, such as the man shearing a sheep left of center at the bottom of the painting. He is sitting next to a man shearing a pig, which represents the expression one shears sheep and one shears pigs, meaning that one has the advantage over the other, but it may also represent the advice shear them but don't skin them, meaning make the most of your assets. Photo 9. The Supper at Emmaus, a code of silence recognition for Christians. The Supper at Emmaus is a painting by the Italian Baroque master Caravaggio. The painting depicts the moment when the resurrected but incognito Jesus reveals himself to two of his disciples in the town of Emmaus, only to vanish from their sight. The painting is unusual for the life-size figures and the dark, blank background. The table features a basket of food which teeters perilously over the edge. There is also an astounding shadow which seems like the figure of a fish, which may indicate a code of silence recognition for Christians. Photo 10. Young Mozart's portrait, Mason signs. Of course, works of art are not spared the subject of Freemasonry. Portraits of people who hide a hand may indicate a dedication to the cause or a level of hierarchy. Portraits such as this anonymous one of Mozart, possibly from Antonio Lorenzoni, may be examples. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share.